so I was out. I was out at Walmart. I had to go pick up something. I was kind of in a rush because it wasn't really what I planned on doing that day, but I had to go and do it because something got messed up with the order. So I'm going over there. I'm kind of rushing by. This lady kind of stopped me. She's like, "Oh, I like your scarf. Your hair, it looks so nice." I was like, "Oh, thank you." This is an older lady. So, I'm rushing, but I was like, let me slow down. And so she just started talking. She was just pouring out her heart about everything she was going through, about how she was about to be getting evicted from her home, how her husband left her sister passed away. She was just going through all these things, but she was like, I know God is going to work things out for me. My pastor prophesied that things is going to go so well in my life, and I'm going to get more than what I had before I lost anything. I believe God. I talk to him all the time. We have a good relationship. She was just going on and on. It was just so nice to, speak to somebody and for her to feel so comfortable to express, how she was feeling. And she was just like, "Thank you so much for standing there and talking to me," like she was surprised I was stood there. And so earlier that day, my daughter, my daughter Liberty, she's always trying to give out money to somebody somewhere. She sees somebody in the street, that's the first thing she asks me, "Do I have change so I can give?" And usually these days, I don't even carry cash no more. I'm seeing the more that I'm moving around. So to that day, I was like, well, let me get out some cash. I got some cash back off of an order or something that I was buying. So I was thinking in my head, I was like, I wonder what, she's going to tell me, if she's going to ask me for some money, because I thought maybe she was going to ask, but she asked for some money. I was like, you know what, let me please bless you, since you are, speaking about these things that you believe is going to manifest in your life and blessings, and, how, money is coming your way, and you just believe it. So, like her spirit, you could feel her faithfulness, and it was inspiring. And so I gave her what I took out from my cash back. And I don't know, it just felt good. That was a wonderful moment. But it had me thinking. She started talking about her pastor and how her pastor was prophetic. How her pastor was talking to her about, how things were going to work out for her some kind of way. And I am definitely somebody who believes in prayer and having faith, but I also believe that actions make a difference. In this situation, it's a prime opportunity for a church to minister to somebody. If you see the need there, why is it not like we can take, because we could take up a collection for everything else. If we're trying to do a building fund, or if we're trying to, do something else that we think is gonna better the appearance or bring more people into the church, then we're ready to do stuff like that. But stuff like, to me, is this simple stuff, like helping somebody who you visibly see is in need, then that's like, we'll pray for you. And prayer is one of the best connections to the Creator that we have. I believe that totally. But I also believe that there's opportunities for us to be able to do things that's going to be able to help people immediately. We take up money every single weekend at church. Every single weekend. There is no one in the church ever, at nobody's church, whether you go to church on Saturday or you go to church on Sunday, that should ever have people in their church that are not doing well. It shouldn't have to be like a whole drawn out process for faithful people, especially coming to church. But if somebody just comes in and needs help, it's not like we don't have it. We have plenty. So there's nobody who should be at a lack or at a need or unable to. Never. This is supposed to be a community. This is supposed to be, a faith building community. So, I think it's important for us to understand the things that are important when we call ourselves Christians. I am full of information that I am going to share over the next few, however long that I have to give the information that is coming to me that feels inspired, that needs to be said, that hasn't been said for whatever reason. That is going to be what my mission is for however long God gives me something to say. If I don't have anything to say that's not inspired or feels like it should be said in the moments in time, then I'm going to save it or not say it. But it's important for us to take the opportunities, and when God puts something on your heart and tells you to do something, to go ahead and do it when he says to do it, how he says to do it, because you're going to be much better off if you follow that push. Follow that, because some stuff just won't leave you alone. And if it won't leave you alone, then you need to do something about it. So, this is me doing something about it. Just planting a seed. There's more seeds that's going to come. There's going to be a podcast that's coming together of, I would say, a safe space for people to be able to express their feelings about their interactions within the church. A comfortable, honest space for people to be able to express what is going on with them, what their experiences have been, how those experiences have shaped their lives, what they're doing now. How can we help one another to do better? Because that's the whole point of life, right? Because if we're not showing love and if we're not reaching out to people to help improve the quality of one another's lives, what are we doing? That should be like our whole purpose and goal, right? Because if we're not doing that, then we're just like fronting and wasting time. And who has time for that? I mean, if you're thinking about it, we have to think about these things. And I've been thinking about these things, so I'm sharing these things. This is not like I'm trying to be, I had this great thing, so let me show you. But it feels like it's something important. So just to be on the safe side, it could be, because some things, everything is not for everybody. Especially all the time and at different junctures in people's lives. Some people are ready for things at certain times and others not at other times, so I'm just putting it out there just in case, because I don't want to not put something out there and say something or do something that I'm not supposed to or I'm supposed to and I don't, just because I'm second guessing. I'm going to go ahead and say what it is and then, go from there. So, and I encourage everyone to do that too in love. Love, 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 love. And love dictates to me how you're going to behave and how you're going to treat people, what you're going to say and what you're not going to say, how you're going to say it. All these things matter. And I am interested to see where this is going to go. I sincerely hope that these things that we talk about going forward and the different experiences that we have will help to build. They will be building blocks for people to help improve the quality of your journey here. Adding years to your life and life to your years, as my daddy would say.